Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? It is your boy Troy, and if you look in my car right now, it looks a little crazy. You see all these boxes over here? I'm actually doing a side hustle delivering food for COVID-19, like a relief program. So there's another side hustle. It's not an app, but it's an independent contractor type of work. I like doing what I'm doing because I'm actually helping the elderly, the disabled, who aren't able to, necessarily get in and out of the stores right now and want to socially distance themselves. So I'm that guy that's bringing them food, and of course I'm getting paid for it, but it's also a beautiful thing to be able to help out during this situation.
Turn left.
My car, I drive a Nissan Maxima. This car might fit. You see the size of these boxes right here. The size of these boxes. I might be able to fit about 44 boxes in my car at a time. So I literally have to make anywhere between, I want to say 30 to 44 stops. I'm actually out driving around in Queens, New York right now. If you guys are from the city, or if you've ever been here, you know how congested things can be at times. So this is kind of interesting what I'm doing. Let me go over here and double park. So the service that we do, we're kind of catering to them. So, I actually make a phone call. I make a phone call, let them know I'm here so they can be ready to receive me and get their, their rations for a couple days. I think it's like, about 3 or 4 meals in the boxes, something close to that. Actually, whoa, it's 6 meals. It's a 6-meal kit. That's what it is. And so it's a weekly thing for them. They give us like a little route on paper, and we fill it out as we go in terms of the time that we were able to deliver the products to them. But I'm saying all of this to say that you can find multiple ways to make an income from, I want to say, from your car. Because of COVID-19 and everything going on, I know a lot of people are losing jobs, but there are so many opportunities. If you do have a car, I would suggest you start looking at the apps, and not only that, but look on Indeed. I got this by way of a connection that looked on Indeed. So word of mouth got around, and they found out that I had a car, and then they were ready to sign me up ASAP. They're looking for drivers out here big time, especially because everyone is making sure they stay home as much as possible, at least for the elderly or disabled. They're not really going out like that. So some places have multiple people in it, so you bring them more than one box, So I got to double check and double check. I'll be right back. Nobody was home for this one. See, when they're not home, we're not allowed to leave it out in front porch unless there's instructions to do so, or unless there were instructions to do so. Like in a lot of neighborhoods, they'll just steal the food, and especially because a lot of people know what it is because they've seen it a lot now. So they look at it as free food, so we can't leave it anywhere. So if they don't pick up, unfortunately, they won't be able to get their food on this delivery. But on to the next one. So for this hustle, there's no app to follow. It's just literally like a sheet of paper, and you're just marking things as you go along. But with the app, the convenience of the app, it makes things a little bit easier and keeps it a little bit more organized, right? And it's just kind of automated.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I'm not talking to you, Google. Google being nosy. So because, there's no app for this, I literally use my Google Maps. Just a tip for anyone doing a side hustle of anything and you have to make deliveries, but you don't get an app to work with. Go into Google and just get the, I'm not talking to you, Google.
Sure, I can do that.
You go into the app. I don't want to say the G word because it's going to turn on again. So you go into using whatever navigational app that you're gonna use, and I want to say for the Google one, what you'll do is you'll add multiple locations, so it just makes it that much easier for you. Unfortunately, I've only been able to add like 10 at a time, but I have like, let's say about 40 to 44 deliveries. So at 10 at a time, I'll be able to map everything out and make it easier for myself. Everybody's favorite part about driving in the city. Getting stuck behind a trash compactors. That is the worst. You will be stuck on that block for as long as it takes to get all the trash off that block. So with this gig, you know, I make about, let's say they pay $20 an hour, but on top of that, they actually give you money for gas because you're using your own car. So that's pretty convenient. That's a positive and a plus for, you know, doing this type of gig, independent contractor type of work. But I think the thing that hurts the most from this is the fact that I gotta get up super early in the morning because it's on a schedule, and the biggest thing is probably putting the miles on your car that you don't want to put on your car. But if you know you want to eat, you gotta get out and do things. You gotta do what others won't to get what others don't, right? So that's the bullet I gotta eat when it comes to this one, putting the miles on the car. I don't really feel like putting on a car, but at the end of the day, I mean, this right here, right by itself, is actually paying for the car, and then some. So all in all, it's a blessing to be able to have it. It's a good thing. And I love the more and more I deliver and get rid of the boxes, the lighter my car feels. It feels so much lighter. I can move a little bit better. I feel like I'm dragging stuff, just dragging when I got a whole bunch of boxes in the car. But I feel so much better now that it's moving a little better. Guys, I mean, if this is your first time, you know, hanging out with me on this channel on a drive, you know, hit the like button on this video, you know, click that bell for notifications so when I post another video, you can hang out with me again, and it's a huge help to the channel, and I truly appreciate that. My reasoning for even doing a channel in the first place is to help others not only make a side income, but to start learning how to leverage. Okay, leverage. You want to build leverage the money that you made, right? And at the time that you're spending, so you're not just only grinding by itself. You see, what I'm doing right now is you can say it's just a grind, you know, okay? But there's other opportunities out there where you can grind.
Right on 31st Avenue.
Where you can actually grind to make an income, and not only make an income, you can put people on, and you can leverage other people's time, which is what, you know, jobs do. You know, CEOs and owners of companies, they leverage other people's time. They work their job, so, you know, their company and everything can prosper while they're on vacation or doing whatever else they want to do with their lives, right? You know, so there's other opportunities out there where you can actually leverage your own time and build it up to where you won't have to work all the time. You won't have to grind all the time. You can actually go to sleep and wake up to a paycheck. And that's also what I want to present to you guys and show you on this channel, and, you know, expose the information so those who want to take advantage of it can. So if you want more information on what I'm doing personally within the gig economy to maximize my income, to leverage, you know, my grind, if you want to say, click the links below. It's going to be an automated presentation where you kind of control the flow of the presentation. It's pretty enjoyable. It's not like a regular slide presentation and someone talking over it. It's definitely different from the most presentations I've ever seen. And like I said, you control the pace, you control how long you're watching it. You're in total control of the presentation. So you want to click that link below to see what's going on in this gig economy that you may be able to take advantage of. We're a growing company and it's expanding everywhere, and I think everybody should at least know, so you can't say you didn't know before the masses found out about it. Okay, so with that being said, guys, thank you so much. for hanging out with your boy Troy in this video, and I look forward to seeing you and hanging out with you in the next one. And if anything, you know, I missed out or that you might want to talk to me about when it comes to this, you know, this video, I would say, you know, hit me up. Let me know what you want to hear or me talk about and everything, and I'll do what I can to cover it in my next video. Okay? Let's build a relationship. It's your boy Troy. Click those links. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.